this closed down. We hadn't closed below the lower follow line, but I said, no, I had enough. I've got a trade. I'm going to look for a trade. And I entered here on the close of this hourly, which closed below the previous day's low, but still inside this range. And I was targeting, first target was obviously the low of the day, and I had my stop above this key bar down rather than the previous hourly high. And it tagged me by about 6 ticks. I didn't want to spec the trade, so I just let it play out. And when I came back to the chart, I think price was already down here somewhere, and I went, we'll just wear that. It was about, I think just a 1 hour was about $100 off, so that was okay. The trade was all managed, all good. And then sort of walked away for a while, went about my day, and came back to the charts and saw this lovely sweep. It swept this hourly range high here, closed below the previous day's low, the volume profile, lower value area, dynamic value line, all looking good for sells. Yep, great. I was a bit late, but I got in on a retracement back to here. And then price made it all the way down here, and I'm off sort of cooking dinner and getting everything sorted out. I said, no, I'm going to have my target down here. And my target was a little bit above the low of the day, and it bounced. And do you close once the hourly closed back above the dynamic value line? I was sort of thinking we've rejected here. If I close now and it goes down, I'll be kicking myself. And price just kept on moving with lots of news about Trump saying that there's going to be a ceasefire in Hormuz. And bang, got stopped out again. So 2 losses. And then I was feeling like, as we normally do as humans, like the market's out to get me. So I saw this hourly just pumping back up here, and I think, oh, well, it's definitely going to go back up to at least this lower value fire line. It might go and tag the high of the day. So I just jumped in, middle of the candle, jumped in and thinking, yep, I'll just leave it, have my stop here. Look at the stop, 348 ticks. I had 2 contracts on, so I'm risking well over $600 on this trade to target 152. So I'm targeting 6.44. So obviously not thinking very clearly at this stage, and sometimes you just can't stop yourself. Fortunately, it kept me up until about 2 a.m. my time, where I kept checking it and checking it, and once price started to reject off here, again, I just got up and just closed the trade for a very, very small profit compared to my loss. So look, in hindsight, just really terrible trading, but as a human being, that's just sometimes how things just play out, and you just got to try and do better the next day.